Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we will learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for online coaching. For example, let's say you run online coaching and you receive multiple message requests from your students at the same time. Responding and managing all the messages manually can be time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, we will automate this entire process by creating an automated WhatsApp chatbot, and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, so that whenever your students send a message to your WhatsApp business account, then automatically your bot will be replying to them. So now to see the working of this amazing automation and learn the process step by step, let's go to my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. So this right here is the automated WhatsApp chatbot that we will be creating in this video. But before moving forward, let me give you a quick overview of how this bot will work in real time. For that, I am going to send one message to my WhatsApp business account of online coaching. Here I am sending my first message as hi. As soon as I send message, immediately you will see that the bot will respond like this, that hello, welcome to Bright Minds online coaching. How can I help you today? With two quick buttons, that is view courses and contact support. Here I want to view the courses, so I will click on this view courses button. Then it will provide me the list of courses as spoken English, coding for beginners and personality development. Let's say I want to book a class for spoken English, so I am selecting this. Next it will ask me for my full name that I am going to share as test user. After that it will ask me for my contact number, so I am sharing one test contact number also. Then see, it is asking me to select the batch time while providing me one option in the form of list. When I click on it, it will provide me the types of batch timing, that is morning, afternoon and evening. I want to book my class on afternoon, so I will select this. Then you will see I have received one customized summary message from my bot, which includes my name as a test user, course type that I have selected from the list as spoken English, batch timing as afternoon, and the contact number, and one message that is our team will reach out within 24 hours. So if you also want to create this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot for your online coaching, then you have to follow step-by-step instructions that I am giving you in this video. So let's get started. At first, you have to click on a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. Pabbly Chatflow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that's help you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. Now I'll give you a quick overview of Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. If you face any issue while using the Pabbly, then you can share your questions here, and the people who are facing similar problem just like you, or even the Pabbly team members, will help you out. So if you also want to join this amazing community, then I'll provide the link of this community in the description below. Now we will return to the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options, sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user, then you will click on sign in option. Since I am an existing user, so I will click on the sign in option. See, these are the all apps that Pabbly provide to their users, as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So I am going in this Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this access now button. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where you can add and manage all of your WhatsApp number in one place. Here you can see your credits allotted, your credits consumed, your credits remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. If you want to add a new WhatsApp number into your Pabbly Chatflow account, then you have to click on this plus add WhatsApp number button. When you click on it, it will provide you two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want a detailed video of how you can connect your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, then we have already created a separate video for it for both of these steps. I'll provide the link of the video in the description below. You can check out, and in this folder section you can create multiple folders into your Pabbly Chatflow account by clicking on this plus option, where you have to enter the folder name in this field and also select the parent folder from here. And in this home section you can see the status of your WhatsApp number that were added into your Pabbly Chatflow account. On the left hand side you will see the multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow, name as inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast, flows, AI assistant, activity logs, settings and get help. If you want to learn more about all of these features, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. Now as we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this flows option. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Flow Builder. It creates and manages static chatbots seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. Now this is the starting point of your flow, that is trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering my flow name as Build a WhatsApp chatbot for online coaching. Next, I will give you a quick review about these two options, messages and actions. Under these messages, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. On the right hand side, you will see two options. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will become inactive and it will not work. And the other one is the save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this workflow with the help of this keyword. So I am selecting this keyword /regex. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect my user sends to me. And the other one is the regex. Regex stands for regular expression. It can extract useful data from inputs such as email, phone number, order number, etc. You can also enable this toggle if you want to activate some specific feature or behavior into a chatbot. As we are creating this WhatsApp chatbot with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering in this enter keywords box as hello. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it into the list. Now I am adding two more keywords here, hi and coaching class. Here I added only 3 keywords. You can add multiple. Now whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account of online coaching, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message which includes 2 quick buttons. So to do this, I will select this text button from here. After that, I am writing welcome message in this enter message box as hello, welcome to Bright Minds online coaching. How can I help you today? Now I am adding 2 quick buttons. So to do this, I will click on this plus add buttons 2 times, where the first button I am entering as view courses. After that, the next one is the contact support. Here I write. Now I will connect the starting point of my flow, that is this trigger, to this welcome message by clicking on this circle, dragging a line and connecting this line to this circle. Here my trigger point is successfully connected to my welcome message. Now let's say my users wants to view the courses that I am providing to them. Then they will click on this view courses button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the list of courses that are available in my online coaching. So for that, I am selecting this list button from here. This list box is divided in 3 parts, that is header, body and footer, where at first you have to write the header in this enter header box if you want to. Here I am not writing it, so I am leaving this blank. After that, I am going to write the message body in this enter body box. Here are the courses we offer. After that, if you want to write footer, then you can write in this enter footer box. Next, I will click on this H section button because I want to write the list of types of courses that are available in my online coaching. That's why I am entering the section title as course type. After that, I am going to write the list of courses. That's why I am clicking on this plus add items button 3 times. Here I am going to add only 3 types of courses, but you can add multiple. The process of adding items into your list would be the same. See, here I added all the course type that are available in my coaching. Next, I will connect this circle which are present in front of view courses to this list message. Here it is connected. Now, whenever my user will select the course type, then my bot will respond to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. For that, I am clicking on this actions option and selecting the button as set custom field. Drag this box here where I am going to select the contact custom field as course type. After that, in this enter value box, I am going to write this, that is spoken English, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this course type. Next, I will connect this circle to this. Now I am going to explain you from where you can create this contact custom field and why we use this contact custom field not here. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now, for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. Here I am opening this in a new tab. See, this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there, that is plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of course type, so I am not creating more. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not for the specific course type. Next I am going to do the setup of 2 more contact custom field node here for each of these course type. Here I have done, you can see I use the same contact custom field node, that is the course type, but only change the value. At the end, this will help my bot to provide customized message to my users completely based on their selected choice. Now when my user will select the course type, then my bot will ask them to share their full name. For that I am taking one ask question button from here. Then I am going to write my question in this enter message box as please enter your full name. For that I am going to select the contact custom field as full name. Next the format I select as text and the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will give you the response of the question that you have right here. It also means that whenever your user will not provide you respond in the correct format, then you have to increase the number of attempts for them, but make sure that whenever you increase the number of attempts, you have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that I am connecting all these 3 circles to this question node. Now when my user will provide me their full name, then my bot will ask them to share their contact number. For that I am again doing the same that I have done here, means I am adding one more question in this flow. Here I added in this question box, I ask my user to share their contact number. For that I have selected the contact custom field as contact number and the format I select as number. After that I have entered the minimum and maximum value in both of these boxes as 10 times 1 and 10 times 9. This is the default values you can use for the number format, and I connect this question node to this. Now when my user will provide me their contact number, next my bot will send one message to my user which includes the batch timing. For that I am clicking on this messages option and selecting the button as list button. Drag this box here where again I am writing the message body in this enter message box as choose a batch timing. After that I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving this blank. Then I will click on this edit section button. Here I am going to enter the section title as batch time. Next I want to add the list of batch timing, so I will click on this plus add items button 3 times. Here I added the batch time as morning, afternoon and evening. You can also write the description in this enter description boxes if you want to. After that I am connecting this circle to this. It is connected. Now when my user will select the batch time, then at last my bot will give one customized summary message to my users which includes their provided name, contact number, selected batch time and the course type. So to do this I will simply select this text button, dragging this box here and writing the message as thanks, your request has been submitted. Here's your summary, name with $, full name, course type, batch time and contact number. It is visible that I have used the $, before some fields because with the help of this symbol my bot will reply to my users dynamically. As when my user will share their full name in this step, then automatically my bot will capture my user's response and mention their name in this place. This is same for all of these contact custom fields. In simple words, contact custom fields make data dynamic. So now I think you will better understand the main use of contact custom field. But before making the connection, here I am again going to do the setup of 3 more contact custom field nodes for all of these batch timings. Here I have done, you can see in this I have selected the contact custom field as batch time that I write in this order summary message. Make sure that whenever you use the list button, then you have to do the setup of contact custom field. Only with the help of this the data will become dynamic. After that I am connecting all these 3 circles to this last message. Here it is connected. Now the next button is the contact support. If my users wants the contact details of my online coaching, then they will click on this contact support button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the contact details. So to do this I am clicking on this circle, drag a line and selecting the content type as text button where I am going to enter the contact details in this enter message box. Here I entered. Now our flow is completed. So basically this is the final look of our flow for creating a WhatsApp chatbot that will automate online coaching. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check out. Now I am going to do the testing of this chatbot. chatbot to check whether it is working perfectly or not by sending any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account of online coaching. Here I am sending my first message as hello. As soon as I send the message, see the bot responds immediately with the welcome message that we have right in this enter message box with 2 quick buttons. This means that our flow is working perfectly. This automated WhatsApp chatbot will reply to your users within a second without you doing any manual efforts, and this will only be possible with the help of Pabbly Chatflow.
So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.